许你我故事不一样，
却都在这被爱被疗伤。这里是谈心歌唱，
阳光眷恋的地方。
一个人一点微薄力量，
一条心愿的遥远梦想，
我心里就能点亮多难的愿望。
让我们像一家人一样，来分享感动，化解迷惘，用最温柔的目光看彼此成长。敞开臂膀，打开门窗，让爱照在心上。巴拉巴拉巴拉巴拉巴巴，哈啦啦巴啦啦，嘣嘣巴拉巴拉巴拉巴巴巴，巴巴巴拉巴。让我们像一家人一样，来分享感动，化解迷惘，用最温柔的目光看彼此成长。敞开臂膀，打开门窗，让爱照在心上。
感恩我们的手语团队哦，真的非常非常棒的一个手语表演。那当然哈，在人议会这个呈现啊，也不是一人能做哈，真的是需要一个很强大的团队。在这边呢，想感恩哈我们这次总协组、客户组以及我们核心关怀组。那其实哈，在这边呢，真的再次要感恩我们的慈禧师姑哈。那师姑真的行动力非常的快让我们呢组成这个团队啊，在短短几个星期里面就安排了这些课程。所以在这边呢，真的很感恩我们这3个功能组的团队，感恩大家。好，那接下来呢，那当然是不仅仅只有这3个团队哈，那接下来呢也有我们媒体组哈，媒体组呢有它非常重要的角色。那这里面呢也包含我们的如金师姑包含我们一凡师兄哈。阿慧师兄等等哈，真的是很多人，还有 Brother Henry 哈，Sister Suli 哈，那感恩你们一起来帮我们这个忙哦，因为其实在线上播放，大家觉得可能点一点很简单哦，其实它是非常困难。那在这边呢也是很感恩我们总协调的部分哈茉莉师姐刚才大家可能都已经很熟悉哈，茉莉真的非常有经历啊。那感恩你们这几个星期来的努力。那接下来呢，当然还有我们的香鸡部分哈。那香鸡呢大家有吃有喝的时候呢，当然心情也会比较好吧。那所以呢感恩我们这个生活组哈，还有我们香鸡组的菩萨们。好，那接下来呢，也当然有我们的队服组哈，每一个营队呢，最主要真的就是我们队服们。那我听很多学员分享今天真的是很感恩队服组一起来帮忙。那不仅仅是在有一些 Zoom 的情况下， 或者是学员有问题啊，都及时帮我们解决。那在 LINE 群组上面也是真的不断的帮我们来做这样子的去帮助这些 LINE 这些 Zoom 的 connection 好，感恩我们的队服组。好，那接下来呢？下一页。好，还有我们的翻译组，那翻译组呢真的非常的重要我们这次呢有从英翻中，中翻英，也有我们的西语的这个团队那这样子的话呢，我们真的可以把整体的 TIMA 分享给我们整个美洲，感恩我们的翻译谱。好，那当然就是少不了我们的手语组那手语组真的非常的棒刚才我们有看到我们手语组的表演，那这3天呢，大家都应该有站起来跟我们手语组一起手语组的带动一起来比一比。那手语组呢真的是很快几个星期里面把这些都练习出来，这样子呈现真的非常的不容易。在这边呢也是感恩我们的手语组。好，那接下来呢，我们会请到我们各核心区的一些分享者。那今天我们第一位呢，会请到 Dr. Stephanie Wang， 是我们西北核心区。那 Dr. Stephanie Wang， 请。
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I feel so blessed to attend TIMA conference all those years, especially this year during the pandemic. The program is very well planned and carried out with different sectors well covered. We was able to learn and chat with TIMA family around the world in the cloud with no border. Today, in my dental group, first, Dr. Wang tell us about part of function of jaw and food therapy, which really demonstrate the vision of integrating multiple disciplines with dentistry to achieve the best treatment for the long-term benefits for patients. And second part, maxillofacial surgery. I'm a dentist and also a mom of otopharyngeologist. I still can't pronounce it well, my son's profession. Anyway, he's an ENT doctor, okay? I am further convinced how closely related the dental and the medical, although the slides may be a little bit gross or graphic to some people. And third, Dr. Yan present the cracked tooth symptom. The diagnosis and treatment are always challenging and tricky through my career. Yeah, I'm sure I'm still miss a lot of good points. And also, just now the 医疗品书会 is really tentative. Okay, then yesterday, the presentation from Taiwan and branches around the world about the pandemic remind me that a saying, say, people can be divided into 3 classes. The few who make things happen, the many who watch things happen, and the overwhelming majority who have no idea what has happened. I believe Tzu Chi family is the people make things happen. Not only with make things happen and make it with love and care. Thank you for my sharing.
Great, thank you, Dr. Wang. Next presenter, we have Sister Angela from Seattle. Just aware about Sister Angela, she accompanies many of the teachings, and I've got to know Sister Angela relatively well over the years. And many of you may have seen her previous courses on vegetarianism. And trust me, her actual cooking is phenomenal also. So Sister Angela, please.
Thank you, Kevin. 嗨，敬爱的上人，金色常住师父，全球家人菩萨们，法安。Oh, brother, sister, good afternoon, or good morning, or good evening. My name is Angela Wang. My Dharma name is Li Zhi. I am the medical team leader of the Seattle branch of the USA in Northwest region. I feel so gratefully to participate in the global 25th anniversary medical annual conference. I have heard and seen all those wonderful sharing from all regions around the world in these 3 days. It's really rewarding, and my heart is full of gratitude and blessing. Seattle is the city on the fringe of the Northwest USA. The Chinese live in scattered area in Seattle and are not like California or New York. The Chinese community are more connected. Therefore, during the pandemic periods in year 2020, the Seattle medical team can only do PPE and mask distribution. Our main distributor are hospital, rehabilitation, nursing home, senior apartment, homeless shelter, and some supermarkets. Since March of the 2020 until December, and this year 2021, in February, March, and August, we all do the PPE and mask distribution. And on this year, July 6, 2021, Seattle branch hosts a COVID-19 vaccination pop-up clinic. Seattle TIMA group partnered with ICHS, International Community Health Service. At the outside of Seattle branch office front door, ICHS is a community clinic. At the Chinatown, they have a 4 clinic around the Seattle area. And on July 7, they provide medical staff, and we have a COVID-19 Pfizer vaccine for 12 age and up, and Johnson & Johnson for 18 years age up. There is a people show up from neighborhood and the people from Taiwan too. And there is some 12 years old young kid accompanied by their parents. So this is our only pop-up clinic in our Seattle office. And since the pandemic break up on March 2020, we starting to do vegetarian promotion, which means that it's good for our health, for the wellness of our world, and also a blessing toward resolving the COVID-19. So no number is too small. A day, a meal, a week, a month, or even one veggie meal a day can make a difference. So please also share this information with all your friends and families. As you know, our CEO of the medical mission, Dr. Lin Junlong, as he say, vegetarian is really, really good for your health. And we hold vegetarian charity food sale many times from March last year on and off until this year, August. That's last month. We continue to promote vegetarian diet to encourage people to eat more vegetarian. So a leverage of social media to keep promoting vegetarian since it's established in early May 2020 until now. There are more than 19,000 friends from all over the world have joined. So we really hope everybody can become a vegetarian. And I'm so thankful to have this opportunity to do my sharing in this wonderful event. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Angela. Sugo, thank you so much for your sharing. Always great to see you and have you as part of TIMA this year. Next up, we have a person that many of you probably already know, and that is Sister Carol Liu. Carol has been an avid volunteer for us for many years and continues to help not only a clinic and also, if you recall, during the pandemic, our COVID hotline. So thank you very much for all of your contributions. And please, Sister Carol, we'd love to hear your sharing.
And good morning, all the Tzu Chi and TIMA brothers, sisters all over the world. I'm Carol Liu, I'm the nurse, and I'd like to share with you for three topics that I have learned for this past 2 days. First, I'd like to talk about this. If you all can remember this little girl that sitting on the step with the eyes look so helpless in Malaysia. After that, after the 17 days that I come home, when I close my eye, I always see this little girl's face. If you still remember, to think about her right leg. There's not much muscles left on the right lower leg. I was thinking, this poor little girl, how can she walk? If she couldn't walk, how could she crawl on the floor? I'm just thinking, also I'm thinking how much suffering this little girl has been bearing all her life since we don't know when that happened. And she was even worse. She was left with her 2 siblings to stay with his grandpa. This grandpa is the main source of the income for that big family, the 3 siblings of the little girl, plus the cousins, plus uncle, the auntie. The only work that grandpa can do is picking up the things that can be resell or can be used from the trash, other people's trash. How much money she can make. But I am so happy, I'm so glad that Malaysia's TIMA team find these girls. And let's pray for these girls. I'm sure these girls, from that moment, she'll be in good hands. And I would like to ask all the sister brothers, let's pray for their little girls. maybe hopefully by next year, that in our TIMA team, we can follow up on these girls, and we hope that her life can back to the normalcy at that time. My next impressive talk I'd like to say is regarding the pandemic. And the Tzu Chi Medical Center in Taiwan, I think it's the Taipei. They did now the medicine is based on the evidence-based practice. So this is a rarely seen study, although it's a small number of the participants. But however, it's very meaningful. They did a study on the vegetarian, how being vegetarian affecting your COVID, the illness, the severity of illness. So this study, they found the patient, if they are on the vegetarian diet, they can the disease process, the progression, the severity will be reduced. It's reduced compared to the regular diet. Although it's a small study, but I think it's a very eye-opening. So far, there's no study that talks about COVID. Of this study, we all know vegetarians is good for our health, is reducing your cholesterol level, reducing your improve your diabetes. Multiple multi-center study comes out, and that will be a very hard proof that vegetarian does improve your I would say your immunity. The other thing I'd like to talk about is this new concept in Taipei Tzu Chi Medical Center, the hospital. This is the first time I heard about this. For the quarantine, the people that will be quarantined, they put them in the hotel. But however, the Tzu Chi doctors, the medical team, not just the doctors and nurses, they all incorporate all this administration team, and they also include the community sources, like police department and other the medical supply equipment company. They all work together. They have a well-planned standard operation system from the moment that the people step into this hotel. How they're going to be for those quarantine times, how they'll be monitored, they'll be assessed, and how the police department can follow up if someone they lost a contact, how to come back, and also this is a proof say if all the whole system, if not just a medical institute, they can work together with the community resources, then we can have a good control of the COVID. That's the proof from the Taiwan, the status there. We are short of, we don't have enough supply of a vaccine. However, we did have a Delta variant happening there. But with that, not enough supply, but we're still able to have this pandemic well controlled. As now we are getting better and better. And one more thing, the Tzu Chi University, they come up with this. The university they work with the Taiwanese the Central Studies Research Institute. They come with a new PCR testing kit. Isn't that incredible? They're even more sensitive than the other commercially available on the market. So this is a very exciting. We have some heartbreaking story, but we do also have some very encouraging, exciting things happening in Taiwan. So this is make me so happy to be in this TIMA convention. I do learn a lot, And I appreciate the chance that I have this opportunity to join the TIMA. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Carol. Appreciate your sharing. And obviously, we really appreciate all of the work that you put in for the Medical Foundation, for TIMA, and for the General Tzu Chi Medical Mission. Next up, I think many of you probably already know her. She's from Chicago, and the first time I met her, I made sure that I had to pronounce the name properly, and that is Ma Yue. And please join me and welcome Ma Yue for her sharing. Please go ahead.
Hi everyone. 亲爱的上人金舍师父 all the doctors and nurses, 师姑师伯师兄姐 hello everyone. My name is Ma Yue and I'm from Chicago. Thank you for having me, and I'm really grateful for being here, sharing with everyone. Actually, I didn't know I signed up for this retreat until the last minute. Someone signed up for me, but it's okay. I'm really grateful that Shigu helped me sign up for this, and I really learned a lot from this retreat. The most, I think, I forgot her English name is Chen Wenqian. That's her Chinese name. She shared something about climate change. I really like it because she said we are so small as the human being. No matter if you are a big city or you were a big city like in the 19th century, when the flood coming, like the Ida comes to Louisiana, New York, and I'm sure everyone saw the news. So all the cities, the people are so small. We don't have any, more time right now, and what kind of thing we can do. And I remember Yao Renlu Sibo, he also shared when the disaster come, and there are 3 kinds of people in the world. One kind is we have to hide right now, and we have to gather some resource and be prepared for the disaster. And the second kind is we have to go help people. And the third kind of people is, oh, there's a disaster. I don't know, there's this kind of thing, you know. So we also call them 贪嗔痴慢疑的痴. So Master teach us to 转世成智. So I'm not sure how to translate that, sorry. As a human, we always talk about the climate change, but we don't have any actions at all. When we go back to that 3 kind of people, what kind of people do we want to be? The first one, second one, or the third one? I believe all the Tzu Chi volunteers, we always be the second kind of people, right? We know right now the only way we can change the climate change is being vegetarian. And so actually this medical retreat reminds me of going back to the 2018. I went to Mexico, and I'm really happy to see a lot of familiar faces in this retreat. There are a lot of doctors and Sigu Sibo were with me in Mexico. But when I was in Mexico, it's not a touching story, it's a funny story. I wasn't a vegetarian back then, and I got bit by the mosquitoes very bad because I wasn't a vegetarian. So if you don't want to get bit by mosquitoes, you can be vegetarian. So that's one of the solution, okay? So being vegetarian, is that really hard? If you think that's really hard, you can go to Tzu Chi. I believe a lot of volunteers, they're willing to share their recipes. They can guide you step by step. And there's a picture that the Yao Renlu Sibo, he showed us. There's a little cow. I think he knows that he's going to die. And the faces, his eyes are so, I don't know, it's so hard to look like that kind of pictures, right? So if you're not vegetarian yet, you can start something like small. you don't have to be vegetarian. Like right now, you can just start from like 1 meal a week or 1 meal a day. It's very simple. If you can't do it, just go to Tzu Chi. They will fit you very well. Okay. So yeah, and so we need to do more than just taking care of ourselves. We need to take care of the society, not just care about our own, I don't know, 安身立命。我们要做超过自己更多安身立命的事情。So that's my notes. I don't know how to translate that. We don't just live for ourselves. Master teach us, 甘愿做欢喜受 and 付出无所求。So, be willing to give, be willing to bear, and also giving without ask anything for return. And I think if more people having that kind of value in their heart, I believe climate change will be much better right now. So that'll be all for my sharing today, and thank you all for your time. 感恩。
感恩马约师姐 ，Thank you, Sister 马约. Always great to hear your sharing. Next up, we have Brother Wang to share. Brother Wang, please go ahead. Hello, Brother Wang, are you there? Okay, well, because of timing, let's move on first. That concludes half of our shares for this portion of our closing ceremony. Let's take some moment here and watch what has happened over the past couple of days. We've prepared a short video for you, which our media group will help you play at this point. Please join us and watch this video, and then we'll continue on with the shares for the afternoon set, for the later session.
Come from everywhere to build a world of love where the sun will never set, with the flows forever, selfless and without regret. Every dark turn is a light, shining hope and love on those in need. With all my heart that my destiny is serving mankind. Serving mankind. I gratefully respect the great teachers who showed me the way. Showed me the way. With respect and with reason, I will do all I can to save those who are ill. With all of my heart, I'll uphold the great oath passed unto us. When someone needs our hand, we will climb over the steepest mountain. Steepest mountain. When someone needs our care, we will sail across the widest ocean. Widest ocean. Follow Master's compassion, and a world full of pain will become a world of hope. I will give it my all. May our white gowns be like beacons of light.
shining hope and love on those in
needs our hands, we will climb over the steepest mountain.
Steepest mountain.
When someone needs our care, we will sail across the widest ocean.
Widest ocean.
Follow Master's compassion, and a world full of pain will become a world of hope. I will give it my all. May our wagons be like beacons of light.
These sufferings with great love for all, and learn to treat with humanity. Wondrous doctors, wondrous skills, spirit clear and heart of bodhisattvas. Cure the body, cure the mind, great healing words with grace and gratitude. Great love knows no borders, doctors come from everywhere to build a world of love where the sun will never set, where the flows forever, selfless and without regret. Every doctor is alive, shining hope and love on those in need.
Great love flows forever, selfless and without regret. Every doctor is a light, shining hope and love on those in need.
好，感恩大家哈。那for the past several days, I want to thank all of our staff members again. It was an amazing amount of work that was put into all of the efforts. So we're going to continue on for our afternoon sharing before our actual closing here. And is Brother Wang online? Thank you.
Mute.
Hear us?
Hi, Brother Wang. I think we do not hear your voice. There's no sound from our end.
Sorry, Brother Huang, I don't think we can hear you right now. Would you be able to take a look? We'll have one of our media team reach out to you to solve the problem. But in the meantime, let's move on to our next speaker, which is from Las Vegas. Las Vegas being obviously a really interesting area, and we're moving forward to look for establishing a local dental outreach program there, as well as vision. So very excited for the opportunities going forward. Let's at this time welcome Brother Daniel Wang for his sharing. Brother Daniel, please go ahead.
Hey everybody, I just want to say firsthand what an honor and pleasure it's been to share along with all of our doctors and medical professionals and volunteers and friends this wonderful presentation weekend, hearing about all the cool things and wonderful things that our brothers and sisters are doing all around the country and around the globe. It's always such an inspiration seeing what wonderful projects are going on. And this year, especially in spite of COVID and all the difficulties the world has faced, it's so inspirational to see that Tzu Chi is still trucking on, solving problems from the world one step at a time. On the local level, on our medical mission, we've been in the dental outreach clinic game for a few years now, but we are just now starting to expand into our vision outreach and hoping to dabble in medical in this upcoming year. And just seeing this weekend how far we have to go. And then I know the road looks really tough for us right now, but just seeing all of the other chapters in other countries, the Tzu Chi chapters there, holding them up as a model of success that we can aspire to, that we can dream big and hope we can achieve that same level of success one day. It's just so inspirational seeing how well organized and coordinated all those efforts are, how well thought out those procedures and protocols are, and just seeing some of the things that we might be able to implement here in our local chapter. I think the most inspirational thing for me is just seeing, for instance, the hospitals, the Tzu Chi branded hospitals that they have overseas and the wonderful facilities that they have there. I know there's all sorts of political and legal realities and hurdles to try and get a similar kind of thing set up in the States, but it's great to hear about the FQHCs that we have going on in California, and hopefully one day in the not so distant future, Las Vegas can partake in that program as well. I was inspired on the first day, especially seeing all of the care that our medical professionals are taking in treating COVID. And I know here in Las Vegas, probably in all across the US and across the world, we've kind of rolled up shop because of COVID, but hopefully seeing the advancements that the world has made in preventive measures and PPE and how to be safe around COVID, hopefully we can step back out into the world and start doing some more good. Tzu Chi is always very fond of that metaphor of planting the seed of doing good and cultivating bodhisattvas in the community. I'm hopeful that our efforts here and across the world are doing just that, starting with a little bit of good in the community, and hopefully that bit of good grows into great wonders. That's it. Thanks, guys. Great weekend. Happy TIMA.
Thank you, Brother Daniel. And we're going to move on to the next sharer, which is Dr. Shirley Chen. A lot of the events and outreaches would not have happened initiating and certainly helping recruit volunteers. So without further ado.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, brothers and sisters. Dear Master Cheng-Yen, since Sifu aboard, and also all the brothers and sisters. I'm grateful to have the meeting this year. All over the 3 days, we had to learn so much from Taiwan and TIMA members all over the world. The topic itself this year is the pandemic. We heard so much touching stories from many medical professionals and frontline workers who are very dedicated and risk their lives to deal with the pandemic in the hospital and community. For the past days, I miss so much my dedicated TIMA partners, Dr. Lin Huiru, Dr. Cai Zhongxian, and couples honorable doctors who have worked together outreach internationally. I'm also very touched to see the video when the BNT vaccines finally arrived in Taiwan after the month of the waiting, and people can finally get vaccinated in Taiwan. In the United States, our clinic were open, and many of our volunteers continuously serve the country communities as well by deliver PPEs and promoted vegetarian. And also, just like Daniel says, they are dream big, make it think big. We hopefully every chapter can make it the dream come true. And last month, our Haiti family suffered disastrous earthquakes again. They are facing a widespread hunger due to the drought and the economic instabilities. With the love and care delivered at the headquarters by doing the medical kits from our volunteers to make everybody participant and bring the love to there. We all hope this pandemic can be over soon and can start resuming normal activities. I also sincerely follow the master teachings last night, grasp the cause, grasp the opportunity, take stock of the meaning of the life. 昨天跟上人的晚上的对话，把握因缘，把握时机，盘点一下生命的意义 ，and continuously serve our communities. I hope next year we all can go back to Taiwan to attend the TIMA convention with our lovely dear masters. Thank you all for everyone who helping out for this conventions. And thank you for letting me have the chance to share. 感恩。
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hi everyone. I'm Rui Yang. I'm in Boston now, and I'm in the graduate school in Boston University. I just came to US in August, so this is my first month here. I feel everything is really good, and I grew up in the Tzu Chi family. My mother joined and became a member of Tzu Chi when I was in junior high school. And since then, I started to learn the aphorisms of Master Zhen Yan, and I also go to the garbage collection with my mother, and when I go to the college, I joined the youth Tzu Chi club. So I made a lot of friends there, and now after years of working, and I want to share with you that my understanding of Master Zhen Yan's wisdom and become deeper, because I think when I was young, I cannot really know how other people really think of, but when I grow up and I start to work, and I really feel that the Master Zhen Yan's wisdom can really be applied to my daily life. I can when I be with people and when I have an argument with other people or my colleague, I always think of his word. I always think of our Master's words, so I can calm my mind and return to a peaceful feeling. And now I'm in Boston, and through the Tzu Chi network, I get to know Sister Vicky in Boston, and then last week I was asked to join the interpreter team, and then I'm here today. I'm happy to meet all of you, and I hope I can give all my I hope I can share more with you in the future. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you.
And this,
thank you for your sharing. Thank you very much. Next up, I think a lot of times we rely on volunteers. Heartwarming to see our volunteers sending us, and I think that's what makes Tzu Chi very much a family. And I want to introduce our next speaker, because the next speaker, Brother Martinko, is one that will stay to the very last minute to help not only with cleanup, setup, or at the same time accompanying us during our vaccine drive. He was there to the very, very last minute, and he was there very early in the morning as well. So certainly can't do it without our volunteers and can't do it without Brother Martinko. Please go ahead.
Hello, my dear families. So how are you doing this afternoon? My name is Martin, and such an honor standing here now to share with you how I feel. You know, serving with love and protecting others' life with risking their own life, to me, it was just a sentence. And then after these 2-3 days, TIMA classes, I can feel it, and I wept after I hear our superintendent, Chao, who's sharing about how we serve life. I think you feel that too. It's no longer it's just sentence. And to be a non-medical profession volunteers, I have such an honor to serve all our TIMA members in many, many countries and in many, many services. Now I witness how these doctors serve tirelessly, just try to help more people. And also during the last years, we know all the outbreak of pandemic, and our people, our medical team fearlessly serve, and also through the effort from a former team and CEO like Sister Deborah, and also with Dr. K and the team, we achieve and recognize and certify as the FQHC members. So we are writing a history. Yes, us, Tzu Chi, our family, we are making the history. And also with all the effort, Dr. K, Mary, and all the team, we are enrich that page of history. Not only we keep serving, but also like we hear all the sharing today, 法路行. So they form a study group. So all these people, so again, hey, I was told it's only 2 minutes, so I'm already way exceed. So once again, it's an honor to be invited as the board members. Not only I witness how we are reach out on the higher level, try to serve more people in need, those family, they have no insurance. And we know for the next step, we're gonna serve more people who with Medi-Cal, low income, we know how much they need it. So not only as a member of the board, I really pray and wish all this will be exceed. And then we need more volunteers and more Buddhists like yourself to join any need, because we know TIMA is really helping people. And once again, I wish all the best to our team, and I wish the best that the whole world TIMA will serving more people like our master is always teaching us. Again, so who sent me, so who I. That's what our goal is. And then for that, I'm such an honor once again to be part of this. Thank you very much and wish you all well. Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Martin. Thank you for your sharing. Next up, we have a few of our vice CEOs of our HQ region to share with us as part of our conclusion of today's event. Hello? Can you guys hear me?
我们那个 control room 是楼下的声音听得到吗？
Hello? Can everyone hear me? Hey, 好，感恩Dr. K. So next up, we have several of our vice CEOs, which will be sharing with us as part of our conclusion for today. First up, I would like to invite our board member as well as the vice CEO of Tzu Chi Foundation US, Ms. Paulina Luan, please.
Kevin, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Good. Yeah. 敬爱的上人、金色师傅 all the TIMA's members and brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I just wanted to take this moment to say I am very grateful to be part of TIMA. The FQHC process over the last couple of years.
断断续续的。
Huh? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but the voice is not very clear.
Sorry, I hardly can hear you.
Now it's better.
Now it's better. This way? Now, can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, very clear. Okay.
The FQHC process over the last couple of years, I have had opportunity the involvement to get a better understanding of what amazing and great thing TIMA is trying to do. From the classes and sharing from this event, I learned just how much good TIMA is doing all around the world, regardless of race and religion. During the pandemic, TIMA sent out the PPE and food distribution, enjoying in frontline health in the hospitals and other medical facilities. They are doing exactly that title say, facing, talks about, which is a very important work, and doing it with love and care. Thanks, TIMA, through all those years for providing dental, vision, flu shots, many classes for many students. supporting local community, and working with the charity and disaster relief projects. And myself, I got my second COVID vaccine in our Tzu Chi Medical Center. I respect and admire TIMA's efforts and mission goals. I wish you the best and happy Moon Festival. May all of you stay safe and healthy. 感恩.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to our Vice CEO and board member, Ms. Paulina Wang. Next up, we'd like to invite another one of our Vice CEOs of HQ for Tzu Chi Foundation, Ms. Deba Boudreau, please.
Okay, thank you, Kevin, and thank you, everybody. It's a very great honor to be able to participate 2021 TIMA Convention. I'm going to share with you what we have. So may I have my first slide, please? Tzu Chi Foundation and Tzu Chi Medical Foundation, we started 1993. When yesterday I saw Dr. Chinong Lin, I'm so grateful. Without Dr. Lin, we would not have our medical mission in USA. So we started from free clinic. At that time, 1993 to 2000, we joined National Association of Free Clinic. Later on, because of the free is no more free, so the National Free Clinic Association added up another terminology called charitable clinic. So now we call NAFC, N-A-F-C. So Tzu Chi from Dr. Lin give us free clinic. We moved to NAFC. Then we have mobile. Then we have mobile healthcare association, also called coalition. From fixed location to mobile, this time we move into FQHC. Today, everybody talking about FQHC. From FQHC, what will be our next step? Tzu Chi is a faith-based organization. It's a community-based organization. It's an international non-government organizations. So where we are from? We are from Asian Pacific Islander American. So it's so important for us to be visible, to be part of Alpha Health Forum. So from the Health Forum, what will be our next? Dr. K have a chance to participate in NIH CO Community Engagement Alliances. That's so critical for us to be there. That's the way we need to go, to be part of our national project. From that directions, we need to work with HRSA, Health Resources and Services Administration. That's our dream, that's our goal. That's our Tzu Chi healthcare to all transitional paths. May I have my next slide, please? Now, from the clinical care, 1993, what will be our Tzu Chi patient-centered care? What will be our dream? What will be our goal? Let's think more beyond that. We're going to look into it. Home visit care. We are going to be getting older, and we are in the aging group. The young generation need to know how to work with the old generation. This kind of intergeneration care is so critical. From the home visit care, we're going to move into transitional care. Why? Because the current insurance care package, there's so many patients, clients, they will be discharged from the hospital and they have no capacity to go home for proper care. So the transitional care is one of Tzu Chi need to look into it. And the other dream from transitional care will be nursing home care. From nursing home care, we move into assisted living care, skilled nursing care, and finally, hospice care. Yesterday, when I see this time, we see so many foreign heroes, our medical providers, Dr. Zheng Guofan, Professor Yang Sibiao. In USA, we have Ding Huiru医师, Su Naizhen医师. We all going to be facing the final day. When we have the final day, that final moment, no matter you are 2 weeks, 30 days, 60 days, we need to have a very respect for life and gratitude to live. So hospice care, according to California, 2030, there will be 9 million require hospice care. From that direction, we need to think about Tzu Chi care, Tzu Chi village. That's our goal for 2030, and that's our dream. But no matter what kind of patient-centered care, you're talking about comprehensive, you're talking about accessibility, you're talking about facility. We only have one Mother Earth. How can we sustainable together? So every program have to be integrated with planet, people, prosperity, peace, partnership, and empower with love. That's what Master teaching us. So I'm very grateful today from FQHC, from Free Clinic to FQHC. From this point, as a faith-based organization, as the interfaith leaders around the community, we need to find what will be the directions for all the Tzu Chi brothers and sisters, all the TIMA members, and the supporters, where we want to set our goal and our dream. Thanks to Master, give us the opportunity to carry out the first medical mission in USA. This medical mission needs to be continue, move forward. Patient-centered care mission with gratitude, respect, and love. Thank you, everybody. Amitofo.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Deborah, for your sharing, and certainly very inspiring. And we have a lot of opportunities in the Medical Foundation to develop further in many different ways in the United States. And here to discuss a little bit more about strategy, I would like to invite Dr. K to start us off. Dr. K, please.
My beloved Master Singer, Silver Master, TIMA members, brother and sister, I feel very grateful to have all this team, TIMA medical team. And first, I would like to thank sign language team. Please stand up and give a big applause. And also I feel very good. Thank you. And I also grateful for the supporting team everyone, even on the back, and 3-in-1 team, please give a round of applause. And also Xiangji group, although they are very busy, give a round of applause. And I also feel very grateful. The 4-in-1 group, our volunteer group, allowed us use this place. Is it a wonderful place? I think it's a very, very beautiful place for us to do this event. And also, I want to thank all the TIMA members in the United States, and also even some of them out of the United States. And thank you for your participation. Now is the time for future vision. We have a federal qualified health center status, and I should thank Sister Deborah painting the future for us. I think it's very beautiful future, beautiful pictures. But any end point we have to keep in mind, but we have 3 important focus we have to do. First one is manpower. We need to have more supporting manpower, no matter it's professional or non-professional, and enroll all the talents we need. So as long as we can enroll a lot of talent people around us in TIMA, we can achieve a lot. So one is manpower, another one is money, finance. And recently we are going to have a year-end fundraising. I hope everyone can join in to support us to reach our mission this year. At least this year there are so many disaster, hurricane, no matter it's a nature disaster, man-made disaster, it's coming one by one, and we need money to support our mission. So the second focus is money, the finance. The third focus is the power of our mind, the will we have. And as you know, a big oak tree is coming from one small seed. And the seed is the love, the power of love, the power of man willing. So as long as we have the will, we can achieve the goal eventually. So I urge you to come together to make a dream, a big dream, and also implement the dreams with us. And thank you very much. Thank you. And I hope next year we are seeing everyone in Hualien, Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. K. Thank you for your wonderful sharing.
We are going to share a sign language all together, like one family. And everyone come to the stage. Come to the stage. We are going to share everyone online on cloud. Is the whole United States, even whole world. We have a lot of people over here, and to say hello in the end and say goodbye in the end with one family.
Great, thank you, Dr. K. For all of you online, please feel free to join us at as part of the sign language performance. As you know, one family is quite a tradition for Tzu Chi and Tzu Chi events. When I first saw videos of one family, and I thought, wow, these are really good recordings. There are hundreds of people standing up and doing this together. And guess what? I went to Mexico. Literally, there are hundreds of people standing up and doing the sign language with us. So it's a very moving piece, and many of you already know it. So please join us as part of the final remarks of our TIMA 2021 closing ceremony. Let's welcome the sign language team.
I feel happy when you laugh cheerfully, and when you are crying, I hurt even more deeply. For my dreams to come true, I will need your company. Your love makes my courage grow strong within me. We share life joyfully, because we are one family. We're together, so grateful you're with me, because we are one family. We're together, we share life joyfully. I feel happy when you laugh cheerfully, and when you are crying, I hurt even more deeply. For my dreams to come true, I will need your company. Your love makes my courage grow strong within me. Together, so grateful you're with me, because we are one family. We're together, we share life joyfully, because we are one family. We're together, so grateful you're with me, because we are one family. We're together, we share life joyfully. Because we are one family. We're together, so grateful you're with me, because we are one family. We're together,
Well, thank you everyone for joining us for TIMA 2021. This concludes our 3-day session, and we look forward to seeing you all next year. And at this point, we pray to hope that the pandemic will be behind us by this time next year. And as part of our closing ceremony, we would like to invite everybody to please rise. Please put your palms together. We'll pay respect to Buddha and Master. First bow. Second bow. Third bow. Thank you very much to all of our brothers and sisters online. Thank you for all of our team members that made this possible. We have had a wonderful TIMA 2021, and we couldn't do it without you. We hope you enjoyed the 3-day session as well, and we will sign off here today and see you next year. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Keep safe.
Huệ Trà, Huệ Trà.
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
Cảm ơn.
爱你，爱你，爱你们哦！
感恩大家，辛苦了，
感恩感恩，幸福了，
幸福，
大家幸福了。
Hi Jennifer。Ecuador Jennifer。
辛苦了，感恩，很棒的营队。拜拜，拜拜。